Shoulder pain is something that we've also dealt with a lot. It's very common to have some shoulder pain, whether it be impingement, whether it just be postural issues. But at some point, we've all dealt with some kind of nagging shoulder injury. During this quarantine or during time where you're spending a lot of time at the home sitting, it's a really good time for that shoulder pain to kind of come back because you're hunched over, you're in bad posture, you're slouching on the couch, binge watching Netflix. So now's a good time for that shoulder to kind of re-irritate. So what we want to do is kind of prevent that from happening. So I'm going to show you some massage techniques, where to massage, what are some tight muscle groups that can help prevent that shoulder pain from coming back. Okay, so I'm going to use the same lacrosse ball that I did for my low back massaging. So I'm going to use lacrosse ball. Again, you can use baseball, softball, golf ball, anything that's round or anything that you can kind of put your body weight into. The first muscle group is I'm going to go at the meaty part of my bicep, or my pec, excuse me. My pec right here. I'm not going to put it directly on the shoulder. I'm going to put it right here, right where the tendon of the pec goes into the shoulder. I'm going to lay on it. You can lay on the ground, or you can put yourself up against the wall. So if you're going to lay on it with your opposite hand, lay on it and relax. And while you're down here, you can kind of move your arm in places to kind of help attack that trigger point a little bit more. Move it around. And again, if you don't really want to get on the ground, you can use the door frame, you can use a wall, but find any way that you can kind of put your body weight into that. The next muscle group is going to be the lats. Right here, same thing. Lay on it, put it up against the wall. The last one is going to be your traps. So right up in here. I'll get here, lay on it. Again, you can move your arm around. This isn't a very comfortable one. And then the most bang for your buck one you can do is find a door frame and put it right here on the upper trap. All right, this would be the most bang for your buck, give you the most relief. You can get right here, the upper traps are really tight, lean into it. Okay, so to reiterate, this is the most bang for your buck one for the shoulder health. Again, we have really tight upper traps just from postural issues or just from stress. A lot of us hold our stress in our traps. So this one is gonna be a good bang for your buck you can do at the house, okay? All you need is a trim or edge of a wall. You can do the inside of a door, but what you're gonna do is you're gonna put this right on the top of the shoulders, right on the top of the trap. Lean into it, and you can put as much weight as you could tolerate. That's gonna be my biggest recommendation for that upper trap, okay? Give that a try and I hope it helps. So after you get done massaging those muscle groups, again, the muscle groups are the pecs, lats, traps, mid traps. You can strengthen the shoulders and the muscle groups surrounding the shoulders. So the next few exercises are things that target those muscle groups. The first one's gonna be a serratus plank push-ups, or just, it's a traditional plank, but you're protracting in the plank, okay? So this really works this muscle group called the serratus anterior. So I'm gonna get here into a plank, keep my body flat, and I'm just gonna push my body away from the ground, rounding my upper back. I can do this from the elbows, and I can also do this from my hands. I'm just trying to push the ground away. Okay, after you get done with that, you can do arm slides where you're laying on the ground. Arms above the head, keep your back flat. Pull the elbows down to the sides, go as far as you can. Don't force it, don't get here and then have your arms come up. So try to keep your arms, your wrists touching the ground at all times. Do that for about 10 reps. Right there. The next one will be shoulder taps. Back into that push-up plank. Tap the shoulder, try to keep your hips still. Don't want to rotate through. Right there. All right, and then the last few exercises are going to be I, Y's, T's, and W's. I know my alphabet. So we're gonna get here, thumbs up, raise the arms up. You can do reps or you can do holds. If I do holds, I'm gonna do for about 10 to 15 seconds. Then I'm gonna go to the Y, then the T, and then lastly the W. Those are pretty tough. Give those a try. Let me know what you think.